I'm going to be interviewing you about Counseling Corner, how students are afraid of missing out, or like anyone in general are afraid of missing out. First of all, what causes that, and like what would you think would be the main cause of that, and how people are afraid of missing out?
Great question again. So today we wanted to talk about FOMO, which is fear of missing out, like you mentioned. And so we wanted to bring this idea to students right now because they may be feeling that maybe they're missing out on something right now. Now that things have changed here at KLA, there are some students on campus while other students are at home, and we wanted to bring awareness or educate everybody that this is kind of a normal feeling to have when things do change. And so to answer your question, what may cause that? Something is happening right now at KLA. Things are changing. Some students are here on campus while others are at home. And so what we wanted to talk about is that this is a completely normal feeling. And Ms. Ridley and I are gonna provide some tips today about like how you can start to kind of overcome that.
So, have any of you experienced that? Like, what are your experiences of it?
Great question, Takeda. Ms. Ridley, would you like to go first?
Yeah, so for me, I definitely experienced that on social media. The more I look at social media, the more I'm feeling FOMO. When I see someone is going to do something fun on the weekend and I have like work to do or homework to do for some of my classes, then I'm feeling like I can't go with them. I can't have fun, just like they're having. So yeah, I definitely experience it through social media.
Yeah, and I would agree. Same here. Social media, or even talking to some of my friends or some of my family. I'm actually from Colorado. That's where I grew up, and that's where most of my family lives. So when I see pictures of them doing fun things or hearing about them at different birthday parties or having all these celebrations, sometimes I feel like I'm missing out, and sometimes that causes me some stress, or maybe like a little bit of sadness, that I'm not able to do the same things that they're doing. But as we'll talk about in a little bit, I found ways to make me feel better by focusing on the positive things that are going on in my life here in San Diego.
So, how long would you think it would take for someone to overcome this and like get over it, like the process of it?
The process of it, I think, there are some tips and like some ways that you can get over this. And like one suggestion that I have is to continue practicing mindfulness. Because when we're thinking about fear of missing out, we're thinking about what other people are doing, what they're doing, have done in the past, or what they may do in the future. So mindfulness helps us to focus on the present, this moment right now. Me is different. And if you start to focus on what you're doing right there and then all the other stuff just kind of melts away. So my suggestion would be to practice mindfulness to start to overcome this.
Yeah, for me, I would say practicing gratitude too goes hand in hand with mindfulness. If you're thinking about everything that everyone else is doing and has around them, it's really easy to think, oh, well, I'm not really grateful for what I do have right now. But if you start practicing and thinking, okay, well, I'm going to look around my room and what if I didn't have this chair that I'm sitting on? Like, what if I didn't have this table that my computer sits on? What if I didn't have my computer? And you start to be grateful for the things that you do have and the places that you are at right now and your journey right now, instead of focusing on the things that you don't have and that you're not doing.
Great. And to answer your question, like how long does it take for somebody to get over this? It really depends on how determined you are to start practicing these things like mindfulness and gratitude and really giving yourself some breaks from social media or feeling that you're missing out on things. So it really depends on the person, and it really depends on how much time you actually take to start to overcome that fear of missing out.
So, someone like with this problem, would you think it would take courage for them to like share it with someone else and like let them know that it's bothering them?
Yeah, definitely. It would take some courage. But it doesn't show weakness even asking for help. And that's actually another good suggestion, is talking this over with somebody else. Because as you'll see, not everything that you see on social media or you hear from other people is reality all the time. But if you tell other people how you're feeling, then you may get a clearer picture of what's really going on. So to give an example, as I was saying, I have family in Colorado, and sometimes they say, "Oh, you guys look so happy over there in sunny San Diego. You're always having fun, and it looks like it's just a wonderful life." And I have to tell them too. It's like, well, it is fun here, but it's not all fun and fun and games, and it is real life, you know. So that starts to make them feel a little bit better about, oh, okay, it's not all these positive things that I'm missing out on. It's actually reality and very similar to their lives too. So
Yeah, and also like along with a little dose of reality in there, you can also help them focus on what they do have going for them. So if you call up a friend and or if a friend calls you up and says, "Hey, like I saw your pictures on Instagram or saw your video on TikTok or something, and it looks so cool right now, and I wish I was there with you to do it. I'm really jealous. I wish I could have been there. I wish I got the invite or something." You'd be like, "Well, I saw you the other day, and you were out doing your own thing on a boat with some friends. Like, how cool is that? I wish I was there for that too." And reminding them of the things that they have done, that they are doing in their life, that they can be grateful for, that can be a really good way to help them counteract the FOMO that they're feeling too.
Those are both good answers.
great. Thank you.
Well, thank you for taking the time to do this interview.
Thank you.
Thank you, Takeda. We really
Hello,
appreciate it.
KLA leaders, and welcome back to another segment of the Daily Cougar. My name is Julian, and today I'll be talking about the electives KLA has to offer us. As you may know, the end of the school year is sooner and sooner coming to an end. And with that, we should begin to already envision ourselves going into 6th, 7th, or 8th grade. And you know what comes with that as well? Yeah, that's right. Picking our elective for next year. As you may already know, today I'll be discussing the electives that KLA has to offer us. So, shall we start? Let's go. Our first elective is art. Our next elective is dance. Our third elective is journalism. Our fourth elective is Mandarin. Our fifth elective is MESA. MESA stands for Math, Engineering, Science, and Achievement. Our sixth elective is Music. And last but not least, our last elective to choose from is Spanish. As you may observe, there is a huge variety from electives we could choose from. And with the school year coming closer and closer to an end, we should start thinking about the elective we want from now. Because it might be a little too late when you finally decide that you want Mandarin or music, art, journalism, and you get the point. But anyways, make sure to already start thinking of the elective class you want to take for next year. And when the time comes, make sure to pick that elective class. My name is Julian, and I'll see you next time on the Daily Cougar.
I heard it was going to be a blast. Are any of you guys going to be in it?
I am.
Are you serious? What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to be dancing.
Why don't you show us? How are you gonna do it?
Yeah, let's see. Well, first, let me show you the outfit that I was thinking about wearing during my performance. Hey, Itzel, is this appropriate for me to wear?
No.
It looks nice, but it doesn't follow the guidelines.
Is this appropriate?
Much better. Hey guys, want to see my performance for the talent show?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Heck yeah!
Get it, I guess.
How was that?
That was good.
Yeah, that was good. Sad thing we can only use appropriate music.
Yeah, I know, right?
Such a bummer.
It's okay, guys. At least we get to express ourselves.
I heard we can only do 2 minutes max every video.
Yeah, I did too. I also heard they have to be somewhere where they can see you and hear you.
Yeah, I did too.
So did I.
Yeah, I did too.
Itzel, don't forget to send your video in by May 7th.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I can't wait to see everyone's video.
I'm Itzel.
I'm Macy.
I'm Tatiana.
I'm Alex.
See you
And
See you next time.
Bye.
Mother.